So, my name is Rafael, and my thesis name is IT Governance Patterns. This presentation will follow these steps. First, I will give you a short introduction about IT governance. Then, I will talk about the problem that this thesis will try to solve. Then, I will talk about the research methodology, then about related work, then about my proposal to solve the problem that I enunciated in point 2, section 2. Then I will explain how I will evaluate my thesis, my solution, and then I will say what I will do in the future. So, in a short description about this problem, we can say that nowadays all the enterprises, organizations have IT. They need IT. In the past, IT is a thing that you can say that is nice to have, but now it's a must-have. All enterprises must have IT because they need achieve a good cooperation, a relationship with business and information technologies. That drive to a paradox, a productivity paradox, that says that organizations are investing a lot of money in IT, but they don't have the results that they were expecting. So, this try that IT governance is very important, but is not easy to implement. There are several problems in implementing IT governance. Some of them are these that I call that are these. IT governance is an essential but weak link in the overall corporate governance structure. There are disparate terms and diverse definitions of IT governance within the area of information systems research, and such the meaning of the term IT governance is unclear. There is not consensus about all the existent IT governance mechanisms, and determining the right IT governance mechanisms is a complex endeavor, and it should be recognized that what strategically works for one company does not necessarily work for another, even if they work in the same industry sector. My thesis will try to solve these two problems, the last two problems. There is not a consensus about all the existing IT governance mechanisms and determining the right IT governance mechanisms. So, the research methodology that I used for do that was design science research. In design science research we have 4 artifacts: construct, models, methods, and instantiations. I will use 2 of them, constructs and models. The constructs of these theses are the domain definition, IT governance mechanisms elicitation, and IT governance mechanisms definition. The models are the analysis of different patterns, taking into account to 9 contingent factors and IT governance mechanisms, and generalize the theory. The evaluation of these theses, the proposal, will be we will use interviews, appraisal of the community, and case studies. The related work. My proposal we have to analyze contingent factors and IT governance mechanisms. So I will use 9 contingent factors: culture, structure, strategy, size, regional differences, industry, maturity, ethic, and trust. And I will use IT governance mechanisms for 3 types: structure, relational, and processes. Then, to have a good proposal, I need to have a good literature review, because not all that exists in the internet is the same. So I have to look for good papers, good conferences, good magazines, good journals. And to provide a generalization of my theory, I need to have 4 case studies as minimum. So, the solution of my thesis will be about that. Here I have the contingent factors. In that case I have 2 contingent factors: regional differences and industry. And here I have the mechanisms: structure mechanisms, processes, and relational. Then this is the pattern that gives us that all enterprises, but at least 4 enterprises in Belgium have this mechanism, and 4 enterprises in the financial services industry have these patterns. So this is my solution to solve the problem. The evaluation, I will gather feedback through interviews in the future, appraisal of the community through the submission of scientific publications, and do a case study in order to see if my proposal is compatible with the case study that I'm going to do. Future work, I need to read more case studies. I need to analyze some other patterns, writing a paper to an international conference, and deliver the dissertation. Until the moment, I have a paper accepted in the EASS conference, International Conference on Exploring Service Science in Oporto. And the name of this paper is Intergovernance Mechanisms, a literature review. And that's all.